Hey y'all, it's David Ducker coming back at you, and today we're going to be talking about barriers to entry, things that keep players out of your games. This is especially directed at the online RPG community, because I am lazy. I don't want to do extra work, and if your game requires me to do extra work, I'm probably not going to be in it. When I'm in your game, you may find me an asset, so me not being in your game could be a problem. Or if you can't find enough players to even get the game started, that could be a problem as well. So for me, in the online community, especially the OSG, the one-shot group, where I am most active, running perhaps 2 games a week, playing in, sadly, more only like one a month, because I can't find that many that I enjoy and that line up with my schedule. But in that group, I see a lot of games that use Roll20. I don't use Roll20. I've never used Roll20. I don't want to go through the time to learn Roll20, to register with Roll20, just so I can get into your game. That's too much work for me to do just to get into your game, unless I really know you and know you're going to be good, and know your players are going to be good, and your story is going to be good, and your rule set is going to be good. I mean, there's so many things that I've already put you in doubt. It's often better to keep it simple. All you really need is an audio connection. I enjoy video as well, but many people don't even use that, and that's just fine. But as soon as you say, oh, I'm using this other program, all you have to do to join my game of questionable quality is learn this program and register for it. And I'm like, well, your game's already, I don't know you. Your game's already of questionable quality then in my mind. It may be great and it may be terrible, but you've created extra work for me to do. So the odds of me joining your game are now like way down the line, especially if there's another game on that day, or if I could just run another game that day that nobody needs to do any extra work to join. So Roll20 is one example. It's the one that really inspired me into this video. But there are certainly others. Asking someone to learn a new rule set can be a barrier to entry. And the ways to mitigate that are just to say, we'll learn as we go. This is a new player-friendly game. It's a rookie-friendly game. So we're going to learn as we go. So that mitigates the amount of work people have to put in. They don't have to learn a new rule set because the game itself will be learning a new rule set. Another thing regarding rules is homebrew rules. As soon as I see a page of homebrew rules listed, I think, well, now I have to read this whole page of rules, and I have to make sure that that lines up with my character, and I have to keep those rules in mind for the whole game. That's a barrier to entry. It's a lot of work for me to go through. And remember, I'm lazy, which I like to call efficient most times. Right now, I guess I have to admit it's laziness, but it's a barrier to entry to you. So learning rules, barrier to entry. That includes homebrew rules. So you get more people interested if it's learn as you play. Another part of that is character sheets and character creation. There are settings that I know well enough to play, but I don't really know well enough to make my own character for, or that I don't own the book to currently. And then there are rule sets where making my own character, I know it would take so long to make the character because the rule set's so slow and cumbersome that it's just not worth my time to make a character just for a 4-hour game. So providing characters for people can remove these barriers to entry. So having pre-gens on standby will get more people into your game because they don't have to make a character, which may involve learning rules, finding books. Depending on the rule set, it could mean investing quite a lot of time, effort, and energy as well. Another thing is write-ups. So it's one thing if I say the governor's daughter's been kidnapped by pirates, you have to rescue her. That's my write-up. It's a few sentences long. It's another thing if you give me a 5-page write-up explaining what this 4-hour session will be. It involves a lot of different characters, different political factions, and I have to read through this thing and like take notes and organize my thoughts. And is a 4-hour game really worth this huge write-up that you just give me to read? This is like doing homework for a game, and that's a barrier to entry. Some people will be too lazy to read the backstory. Some people will be too lazy to learn the rules, too lazy to make their characters, too lazy to learn Roll20. So those are all barriers to entry. And of course, the way I solve this is I just say it's a rookie-friendly game. We'll learn as we play. Here's a pre-gen, so you don't have to make a character. There are no homebrew rules. So we're just going by core. Everybody's on the same page. No reading, no homework. And my write-up, how did we get here, is very, very short. The governor's daughter's been kidnapped. Zombies are flooding out of the monastery. The canal has stopped flowing. We found a map to the Pirate King's treasure. Just that simple. You don't need to know anything else to start the adventure. There will be more to it when we're in the game, but I've got to get you to the table first so that I can tell you all about the different pirate crews and the governor, why his daughter might actually want to be with the pirates. That can be revealed in-game. You don't have to read about it, waste your time out of the game, because that is a barrier to entry, wasting your time, doing homework. So I just wanted to do this as a pretty short video, especially directed at the OSG. Please don't make me learn Roll20. Please don't make me spend a half hour making a Pathfinder character. Please don't make me read 5 pages of backstory. Please don't make me learn your homebrew rules and line it up with my character. Please just keep it simple. There will be more people at the table, and I might be one of them. So that's all I got to say about that. Until I see you again, good day and good gaming.